Hello, this is Last Warrior Gaming, back again with another episode of the LSPD roleplay series, World Warrior Operations Syndicate. This is episode 8, I believe. So, right now, where the storyline is at, essentially, I kind of ran out of ideas as far as exactly where I want to take the story next. I go to get online, and of course it says Rockstar services aren't working, so I'm here offline. I figure I'll do another episode or so here until I can get back online and get back to the main character, Ultimate. Because at this point, everybody's probably ready to see Ultimate now that I've done brought uh, the actual GTA characters, Trevor and Michael and even Franklin here into my story arc, so to speak. But yeah, we'll be getting back to Ultimate when Rockstar stops acting up and I can get back online. But anyways, we are picking up here with Special Agent Investigator Franklin out here in Paleto Bay, and he's going to be looking into some of the activities pertaining from the last episode and probably the episode before that. So with that, let's go into the role play and pick up where we left off in the last episodes. If you want to know the whole storyline or get the whole gist of what's going on, refer back to what this guy doing. Man, this place. Yeah, if you want to get the full storyline, full story arc, go all the way back to the first episode. If you watch the first episode and get the story, I'm pretty sure you'll be intrigued to come watch the rest. Alright, let's go into the role play. Okay, so we have some very interesting leads going on out here. I've been sent out to investigate. Pretty sure it's connected to World Warrior operations, but we have no evidence of that. So I have to treat it as just, it could be gang activity from any one of the gangs of Los Santos. This yellow light. Yeah, we're heading down to the ammunition, which I'm about to drive past. I'm going so fast. Apparently there was a shipment of guns, ammo, and other survival related supplies that they left the warehouse to the store, but they were not put into the system of the store into the federal database where the FIB and the IAA checks into for all weapons and transactions and things like that. So I'm gonna go talk with this guy and see if he'll give me any info. But we have we have a whole load of stuff somewhere out here in the streets, I guess. That's uncalled for. Or unaccounted for, excuse me.
Hey there, Holmes.
How's it going? You know why I'm here. I need information. I know you're the man with it. Okay, so apparently there's been some a shipment of weapons and other miscellaneous supplies, but mainly the weapons that left the factory, the manufacturing plant coming here that were processed into the system that pulls up on the FIB and the IA's computers. Now, those same weapons were supposed to be registered by your store when you receive them into your inventory. The factory lets us know, they sends up all the numbers and stuff when they ship it out. When you receive it and put it into your inventory, you also put that information to the computer and it comes to us to let us know that you received them. That's a full transaction. Right now, my offices are telling me that essentially the weapons left the factory, which we have recorded proof of that, and when they got here, they vanished in the thin air. So we got a lot of unaccounted gear roaming around somewhere, and I need some answers. And I need some paperwork. Listen, if somebody got you for your gear, if you were robbed, I mean, spill it. Let me know because that's the only way I can help you. Now, if you sold it under the table to somebody, that's a whole nother problem. You can be sitting in Bolingbrook, but I'm your only hope here. So come on, let me know what happened to these weapons, or else you're gonna get yourself in trouble. I mean, there's only one way out of this, and that's just being honest. Yeah, I know you're worried about if you snitch that you may suffer the wrath, you may suffer some consequences. But I mean, there's some. If one of these gangs around here, somebody got you for some guns or something, you need to let us know so we can go after them, and it also get you out of trouble. I mean, was it the families, the ballers, the vagos? Was it the lost? Or did it have something to do with World Warriors operations? I mean, just you got to give me something. That's even if that's all you can tell me. I don't need nothing more than that. If you can give me that much information, you'll point me in the right direction. That'll be all I need, and I'll clear you. I'll make sure I'll clear you, and I'll clear the store, and of any wrongdoing. So you're saying it's related to the World War's operations, huh? Yeah, I understand. Yeah, people come up missing when they snitch on them. I can promise your safety will be guaranteed. I know that's probably all you can tell me. It was the World Warrior operation, huh? Oh, and Trevor Phillips, huh? Oh yeah, Trevor Phillips Enterprises. Oh, so he's doing things through. He's working for World Warrior's operations. Well, I can assure you, you'll be fine. Nobody's gonna bother you. Here, take my card, and that's my number, and that's my office. If you ever need me or any other further assistance, help, protection, you let me know. You let the Paleto Bay Sheriff's Office know. We got your back. You can go down to our office and fill out some witness protection paperwork. Tell them I sent you, show them my card. They can get in contact with me. But you're fine now. Thank you for your cooperation and the information. If you can make a catalog of everything that was taken and send it to the email right there on that card, on my business card. That would be a great help. I mean, I know it might be much to ask, but do you have any idea what was done with the stuff? No? You just know he said he was giving it to someone as a gift? Oh, they must be recruiting or trying to build connections with some other gangs or other groups of people in the city. So I'll look into it. But thank you a lot for all this information. And like I said, um, get to the sheriff's office, fill out that witness protection paperwork, and also send me that email with the stuff. You be safe. And again, thank you for your cooperation. Well, I just hit the jackpot. I got a lot of information there. Let me update some of this stuff into my file for my investigation real quick before I take off. Yeah, this is big because now we definitely have some leads. All right, I've updated my files for my investigation. Now my next step will be figuring out where this all this missing gear went, because it wasn't just guns and ammo, but it was also survival gear. I mean, enough stuff to a nice cachet to have a start a nice war with somebody, or at least hold out in a prolonged fight with somebody. I mean, it was a truckload of stuff. Now, only problem with that is I have no real leads on where this stuff went. It could still be in this area, or that gear could be back in the city somewhere. It could be any place. It could have been put on a boat or a plane and shipped out of here and being yanked in or somewhere. But I guess I will kind of brainstorm that while I kind of surveil this area. It's obvious from what's going on here that World Warriors Operations is trying to establish a foothold in this area, in not only in Paleto Bay, but they're probably trying to establish a foothold in the Sandy Shores area as well. They're moving up north into the mountains, into the desert out here from the city. So they're trying to build connects with people, but there's only but so many groups that they can really, you know, connect with out here. I mean, they have the gangs in the city, and I already know they got the gangs on the lock. The the families, the ballers, the, the vagos, and the lost. I know they already got those guys pretty much under their thumb. So the two main groups of people out here are the altruist cult up in the mountains, and also the homeless encampment up the road. So those are my only two real leads. But if they're trying to establish a foothold, then Ultimate or his guys are definitely going to want a base of operations out here somewhere. Ultimate likes to buy up businesses and use them as fronts to launder his money through, to give him clean income. So I have to think, what businesses out in this area would he probably try to buy, and also where would he set up a house or apartment or something at? Where would property he would buy to live in out here when he's handling his business out here, as well as the businesses he would buy. Oh. He likes clubs. He just bought the Vanilla Unicorn, and he has paperwork on it. It's legit. So my first idea is that he would go after the hen house if he comes out here. That would establish a foothold out here in Paleto Bay. I have to keep this place under some type of surveillance, get some word on the street, and find out if they've been approached. But besides that, I need to go look at some of the properties around here that he would try to buy. Any houses for sale or anything like that. It would be a shame for this generally quiet, untouched place to get corrupted by that guy. But he's spreading, and he's spreading fast. We knew that when he got out of prison, he would try to take the city over as quickly as possible. He's been very methodical about doing it, very intelligent. The guy's a strategist. He's a military guy. He's definitely a strategist, and he's doing it with precision. But yeah, this is the hen house, and I have a very strong feeling that this is going to be the next place he'll probably try to buy. It's a business and establish himself out here. I mean, there's quite a few businesses out here, but that would be the main one he would go after. Maybe even the Cluckenbill factory. He might go after that. That's a very big industrial site over there, and they have tractor trailers, big rigs moving out of that place all the time. He could move guns and all kinds of materials in those trucks, those semis. But yeah, there's a lot of houses out here. Nice houses. I'm pretty sure he's gonna make his presence felt and try to come out here and buy some property real soon. It'll be a dead giveaway. He doesn't realize it'll be a dead giveaway, but it'll be a dead giveaway that he's trying to establish a foothold out here. Vital information for the investigation, though. Alright, next move is going to be up to him. We'll see what he does. He hasn't wasted any time in trying to take over all of Los Santos. He started in the city. I mean, at the very southern area, southern part of the city, and he's already worked his way up this far north. He's moving fast, and now he's starting to extend his network out, bringing in other people, so he doesn't have to get his hands dirty. This is another place he might consider trying to take over as a business. The aerial tramway goes right up into the mountains. He could be moving stuff on that. I mean, there's just many options. He has a lot of different things he could probably try to do to further his works. Gonna have to be on high alert out here. Gonna have to get in touch with the officers out here and let them know to be on the lookout for him. Guess I'll head back to the station and turn in all the information I have so the officers here in Paleto Bay can be on the lookout for Ultimate and any of his activities, because he's definitely coming and they need to be ready. Let's see if we can save Paleto Bay from this guy. This is going to be a tough job, but I'm going to turn the Paleto Bay operations for the most part over to the sheriff's office here. Their guys are going to be the main ones probably encountering them. They need to keep an eye out. I'll be their liaison, and they can refer to me if they encounter him. Keep word on the street, eyes on the street, feed me information I need, and I can stay on the case too. Hot on this trail. He's gonna overplay his hand at some point here. But I'm gonna check in and download all the information, the intelligence I've gathered. The saga continues.